Price, tick. Range, big tick. Interior, bigger tick. Exterior, also a tick. Wow. My friends, this car is frankly amazing. Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Chang'an. Haven't heard a lot about them, but actually they're doing big things and they're promising to build 5 factories worldwide and to expand globally. In fact, they seem to have the most ambitious global aspirations of any Chinese automaker outside of BYD, which is pretty impressive. The Chang'an Shenlan SL03 EV has just gone on sale, right? With a 700 kilometer range and a price of $26,000 US. I kid you not. I don't know how they're doing this. It's frankly insane. I feel like I'm going to be saying this more and more often over the next 12 months. This is insane. This is insane. Imagine, right, as all this battery technology keeps on improving, energy density keeps on improving. I've told you about all these energy density improvements that are coming over the next 12 months. We're going to be saying this more and more often. And there'll be no reason for people to be saying, oh, range anxiety. Oh, you can't do that. That's going to be totally a thing of the past. Prices as well. I mean, look, this EV company are planning on going worldwide. I mean, even if they charge 25% more money, this vehicle would still be an absolute bargain and better than anything you can buy in, a similar sedan range from even an internal combustion engine manufacturer. Let's have a look at the car. Well, first of all, you've got to say, there's absolutely no doubt it looks good. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It does look good. The Chang'an Shenlan SL03 is a sedan jointly developed by Chang'an New Energy, CATL, the world's largest battery manufacturer, and Huawei. Now the all-electric version of the SL03 has made its appearance at the Chongqing Auto Show, and it's going to come with a range of 700 kilometers on the CLTC cycle, probably more like 550 in the real world, but heck, that's still a lot. It comes standard with 258 horsepower, starting price of 179,800 RMB, which is $26,800 US. And frankly, I actually think it might be the best looking sedan electric vehicle currently on sale anywhere in the world. That's just my opinion though. Let me know what you think. We're all different. Maybe you disagree with me. That's all right. Let me know what you think is the best looking sedan in the comment section below. Now, it's kind of swoopy at the back, so maybe you could call it a sedan hatch sort of thing. Now, this car used to be called the C385, and it's the first model under this tri-venture, I guess you could call it. But it's a pretty scary tri-venture when you think about it, right? You've got the world's biggest battery company who just unveiled the world's most impressive battery technology, who happens to sell batteries at the cheapest price in the world. Then let me look at the energy density of those batteries. If they put the new Kirin battery in this car, wow. I mean, how do you compete with that? I don't know how you do. Then you've got the world's best infotainment system with the Huawei technology going into this stuff. It's really, really impressive, this new technology. The speed of it, the computing systems they're using are just next level. And then you've got one of the world's best manufacturers of vehicles. Now, you probably don't know about them, Chang'an, but they're actually a very big company. Now, to me, the crazy part about all of this, right, is not just the range, not just the looks, the interior, the specs, the price. This thing's actually bigger than a Tesla Model 3. And frankly, even though I love the Model 3, you've got to say it definitely looks better, right? So what is the size? It's 4,820 millimeters long, 1,890 millimeters wide, and 1,480 millimeters high. So it's a bit longer than a Tesla Model 3. You're going to get, to me, it looks like the interior is definitely bigger. I could be wrong though. But considering the fact that it's actually 106 millimeters longer than the Model 3, that's what, 10.6 centimeters, you would think it would be bigger on the inside. Now, kind of intriguingly, this car actually comes in 3 very different versions. It's got an electric, fully electric version. That's the one with the 700 kilometer CLTC range. Then you've got the E-Rev, which is the plug-in hybrid with the range extender. It's not really a plug-in hybrid. It's sort of like electric is the priority, and then it's got a small range extender motor. Anyway, then there is the fuel cell EV, which is hydrogen powered, And apparently these vehicles are now actually on sale. There's been quite a bit of build up towards this new vehicle. And frankly, it's not disappointing. I mean, it's really, look at the interior. Very simple, very basic, very nice though. And I really like the simplicity and minimalism of it. The steering wheel looks classy. Frankly, I just don't know how this is possible at this price. It's crazy. Now, looking at that screen in the middle there, that's actually 14.6 inches. So it's a similar size to the screen in the Tesla Model 3. But of course, in addition to the center screen in the Tesla Model 3, it has what the Model 3 doesn't have, which is a screen directly in front of the driver. Now, those seats are actually perforated leather, but there are no images of the trunk. I don't know how big that is, or the frunk, if there is one. What about performance? Well, there's two variants. The, I assume, cheaper model has 160 kilowatt or 218 horsepower. That's with a rear-mounted motor. The second version has 190 kilowatt and 258 horsepower. And apparently, both models have a range of 700 kilometers. Now, like I said, CLTC, so that's an exaggeratory range, but real world, probably 550, which is still really, really good real world range, especially for that price. Now, to give you an idea on how this vehicle actually directly competes with the Tesla Model 3 when it comes to price, well, we know the actual prices of both of these models in its home market in China. So the price of the base model here is $26,800 US. The price of the base model Tesla Model 3 in China is $43,350 US. Now, there is a more expensive, more luxurious variant, which costs $34,650 US, but it's still, that's only another $6,000 US for the more luxurious variant. So it seems like even that one is extremely good value as well. So what else can I tell you about Chang'an Auto? Well, they've released a new EV brand called Deep Blue. They plan to build 3 overseas manufacturing bases before 2025. Don't know what countries those are in, but they're planning on also releasing 36 new models in 2022 alone. Sounds crazy. It sounds absolutely bonkers to me. 19 of those are self-owned brand models. The others are joint ventures with other companies like CATL. Among those 19 vehicles they're introducing themselves, 9 of them are new models and 10 of them are refreshing the old model. However, when it comes to electric vehicles, they're planning on having 8 models in 2022. Now, some of those are called the Oshan or the Ushang, the Z6, then there's the Lumen. I'll put a link in the description below to the video I made about the Lumen Corn. Then there's the C385, this new vehicle here that we're looking at. Then there's the Avatar 11, which is also a joint venture between Huawei, Chang'an, and CATL. And that one's actually their high-end electric SUV. Now, those are the models that we know about so far. Chang'an has pretty, to be honest, very realistic, seemingly not overly optimistic ambitions this year. They want to increase sales by only 7% year on year to 2.5 million units in 2022. Now, of those 2 to 3 overseas manufacturing factories that they plan on building, one of them will be in the United States. So pretty likely you guys are going to get this car as well in the US. And another one is definitely going to be in Europe. Those 2 factories have been confirmed by the company. They said one is going in the US, one is going in Europe. The others, we don't know where they are yet so far, but hey, at least that gives you guys an idea. I'm going to guess Chang'an is going to export those cars, their EVs, to Australia here. We get Chinese EVs already. Then you guys in the US are going to get that factory with EVs being made there. And then EVs will be made in Europe as well by the company. There's a lot going on with this car company. It's kind of exciting because what does that mean? Well, what it means, I think, is there's a good chance we'll be able to buy an EV like this for probably not much more than the prices in this video, which is, frankly, pretty exciting. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this car as well. Bye-bye.